Hello there, Buttercup. Welcome back to my channel. Today's book tag is the I'm so annoyed tag. The tag was created by a web of stories and supposedly weaponized by books I'm not reading. So go check out those channels. And big thanks to Floss from the Grape Jelly Library for tagging me. We're just gonna jump right in. I had to think about this because I'm not easily annoyed. So hopefully these answers match, because this took like 20 minutes. But I'm here. I'm participating. Here we go. Number 1. Do publishers ever do things that you find annoying? And it's not going to be just publishers, but the agents, editors, and publishers don't seem to be doing a lot of dev edits and also letting books through that are way too long. I have noticed that there's a lot of, I want this to be in my book. It doesn't need to be in there, but I want it to be in there. That would be fixed, hypothetically, by developmental editing, even line edits, but that's not happening for some reason. And I was seeing that also a lot when I was on Twitter, and some of those writers are now published and their books are chunky, and I'm looking at it like, well, I kind of know that you wanted stuff to be in there even though it doesn't particularly make sense to move the narrative or the story or the characters. You just want it to be in there, just throw it in because it's funny or something. I don't even know. I don't get the point of that. Like, there are so many books lately that are way too long. They don't need to be that long. You could dev edit the crap out of those books and make it shorter and more, I'm just gonna go with compact, but that's not necessarily the word, more cohesive. There we go. Number 2, have you ever been annoyed by a spoiler? No, I can't think of an example that I was annoyed with a spoiler, whether that was on accident or someone told me. Number 3, have you ever been annoyed by what you've discovered in a little free library, a bookstore, or used bookstore? And I'm gonna just say off the bat, I might get shit for this, but actually, logically, this was dumb if you know anything about condoms. Yeah. Okay, here we go. There was a box of condoms and a how-to pamphlet on birth control, but whoever feckin' put this box of condoms in the little library down the road didn't seem to realize, or I don't even know, didn't seem to, let's say, think things through, because the exposure like that would ruin the condom, and therefore you would have, hypothetically, a lot of newborn babies running around because you thought that that was smart and appropriate. Okay, yeah, the little library that is usually wood, not all the time, but it's usually wood, it's out in the elements, putting condoms in there. Not it. Whoever did that. Don't do that again. That was stupid. Number 4, when it comes to short story collections, are you annoyed if there's a novella in the middle of the collection? And I'm not a fan of short stories, so I don't come across this much, actually, at all. I don't read anthologies either. Number 5, decked edges, beautiful or annoying? I'm going with absolutely gorgeous. I wish I could do that with my books, but alas, I cannot. So I admire the decked edges on other people's books. Number 6, other people's annotations in a used book or library book. Is it annoying or are you okay with it? And I would say used books with annotations are kind of expected. You're getting a book for, like, let's say $2. Okay. So I don't mind, but I think it's weird when library books are annotated. Those are shared books for the public. It doesn't annoy me though, I just raise my eyebrow at some people. But that's per usual too, so whatever. Number 7, if there's a series of collection or certain kinds of books and changes are made, are you annoyed with it? And the only thing I can think of along these lines that annoys me is when cover art changes in the middle of publication, so halfway through they do a book cover change, and that's very rude. That happened just one time to me. This was very long ago, and it was for one of Libba Bray's historical fantasy books, and they changed the whole look of the cover by it was either the second or third book, and I was like, really? Really? You're gonna do that? I don't even have those books anymore. Like, it started out strong, and then it just slowly did not work. So I did get rid of those books, and they weren't even matching. So that's unfortunate, right? Number 8, do the decisions of characters in a novel ever annoy you? Yes, but that's also life, so I don't let fictional characters bother me in really any way, shape, or form. I have to, just like everyone else, have to deal with human beings and their annoying quirks. So I use up all of my annoyance for real life people and not for fictional characters. Number 9, are you ever annoyed by how someone organizes their books? And that would be a no, because it's not my business or my problem. They aren't my books. I didn't pay for those books. They're not in my house. They're not even in my mom's house. So I don't care what people do with their book organization strategies. Number 10, share something bookish you find annoying. And I'm gonna go with when trad publishers make the ebook version around or at the same price as a paperback. I know you're being greedy. You're being greedy, because an ebook does not need to be $11.99 for a 300 whatever page novel. Really? I write my books, I format my books, I publish my books. Come on. Really? No. I will pay $11.99 for a paperback. Absolutely. Don't tell me that I need to pay that same amount or a little bit under for an ebook. An ebook is really easy to format and put together. So I see through that, and I don't appreciate it, even though I don't at all buy ebooks. Unless I'm gifting it to someone, because I only read paperbacks or hardcovers. But no, I'm in the spirit of fellow readers. That's ridiculous. Now, number 11 is to tag people, and I'm going to tag Eloise, Bookish Kaz, and Bad is Rad too. Thank you so much for watching this I'm So Annoyed tag, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.